Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Liz Cheney's move to stop Trump from becoming the 2024 President of the United States, it just backfired spectacularly. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. So Liz Cheney's on CNN. She's promoting her book about the evil Republicans and the evil Donald Trump and all this stuff. She voted with Trump like 94% of the time. But he's evil. He has to be stopped. Yeah, that's Liz Cheney. Absolutely crazy. Pulling her hair out of her head kind of stuff, right? So she's on CNN talking about this stuff, and she's asked basically, are you going to run against Trump to stop him from becoming president of the United States again? Here's what she said.
For the House.
According to a poll report, President Biden praised what he called your powerful voice at a fundraiser in Boston today. He also said that if Trump wasn't running, I'm not sure I'd be running. That was a quote. You haven't ruled out a third-party run. You've also said that you're not going to do anything that would help Donald Trump. If you were to determine that your candidacy would take more votes away from Trump than it would from Biden, would that be a catalyst to get into the race?
I'm going to look at this over the next couple of months through the lens of how do we stop Donald Trump. And on some level, it's not about me. It's not about what I'm going to do or not do. I look at it very much from the perspective of right now, absolutely, we have to keep our eye on the goal of stopping him. I think there's a huge amount of work to be done after this election cycle, whether it's rebuilding the Republican Party, which increasingly looks like, maybe an impossible task, or helping to begin a new party that's very focused on what the Republican Party used to stand for before this cult of personality. But right now and in this election cycle, I'll do whatever I have to do to make sure Donald Trump's not elected.
How concerned are you about third-party candidates who are out there already? Or, you've got,
Yeah. Look, I think that, we're at a moment where the possibility of a third-party run is more something that we have to consider more than we ever have before because of the threat that Trump poses. But I also think we have to ensure that at some point we're unified against him. And it goes back to what we were talking about before, that it can't be a partisan issue. It has to be a situation where we say, I don't care what your view is on this issue or that issue or whatever the big policy issue is. If you care about the Constitution and you're going to defend it, we have to work and vote together for that.
She's thinking about it, folks. She's thinking about it. Well, keep thinking, Liz, because here's the thing. Republicans aren't going to vote for you. And here's how it backfired, because I heard Democrats talking about this yesterday. And I heard news reporters talking about this yesterday. It's going to backfire because the only person you would pull votes from is Joe Biden, pretty much. Maybe a couple of Trump support. I find it hard to believe. You got whooped in your own home state. Republicans are not voting for you. You know who you might get? Moderate Democrats who would have otherwise voted for Joe Biden. Be a huge, massive backfire. You would help Trump get into the White House. So go for it, Liz. I'll donate to your campaign. You go for it. You do it, Liz. We want to see you run for president because you know what? The whooping you took in your own home state is nothing compared to the absolute humiliation you would suffer here. I don't know if your ego is so big that you think you'd actually make a difference in this election, or you're just doing this to promote the book and get on more shows to promote your book. By the way, who do you think's buying your book? You think Republicans are buying your book? You think Trump supporters are buying your book? The same people whose votes you would get are buying your book. And those are moderate Democrats. Folks, I want to know what you think about this. Please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia. This is Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.